Warning, the following video contains strong language which may be offensive to some viewers and/or inappropriate for children. The content within this video is intended for mature audiences only.
Inside the Drag Closet with Jade. Join Jade DeVere and her fabulous team of guests as they discuss all things drag, from wigs to makeup to performances and everything in between.
Join us at WLFEDB.com for upcoming shows and more.
Well, hello there, kids. Welcome to Inside the Drag Closet, the interactive vodcast where we talk about all things drag and some things that aren't. Who knows? We're really just here to have a good time. We have a fabulous episode planned for you this evening. We are going to be taking a look back at the year 2012 and the fabulous documentary Scott Church's Drag. Now, for those of you who have not seen it, it was amazing. It was basically a lot of small town drag performers doing fabulous photo shoots with the incredible Scott Church. Give me a second. It's been a long week at work and I'm losing my voice already. Yay! So we've got Scott Church here himself. I'm super excited to chat with him. We always have such a good time when we're together. We have the fabulous Whitley Nicole DeVere, who has been performing drag almost as long as I have been around. And I'm only 26. Moving on. But yeah, we're going to pick her brain. She was in the documentary as well. And of course, I am joined by my beautiful co-host, Anastasia Diamond, this evening. Super excited to chat with her as well. But we always like to start the show off with 3 simple little questions. And those are who, what, and where. Who am I? My name is Jade DeVere. I am a drag performer who's been performing for 437 years or so. I love the art of drag and I can't really picture myself doing anything else. What am I wearing? Well, my makeup tonight. My birthday was last week, so my eyes are almost completely done by Juvia's Place. I got 2 new palettes from them. I had mixed results, I'm not going to lie. I love the pink palette. I like some of the purple palette. Jury is still out. It was my first time using it, so we're going to toy around a little bit. Doing a little bit of a different hairstyle tonight. I wanted to recreate one of the photos I did for Scott Church's Drag with my aesthetic now. So, some nice, ombre purple hair, and of course a jewelry set by Rocks by Cox. And this silly little outfit, this isn't what I was planning on wearing, but the dress I picked out, let me tell you, COVID-19, try COVID-30 at this point. I could not fit into it to save my life. But last but not least, where can you find me? Well, you can find me every Wednesday night at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on Inside the Drag Closet on WLFE-DB Radio. Other places you can find me right now, there aren't a lot. I'm not making in-person appearances yet. Maybe once we can go back to being unmasked, I will, but we're not there yet, so I'm just waiting until the time is right. We already have some fantastic questions coming in. Oh, fantastic. My darling husband is watching. Hi, Derek. He's right downstairs. We have my buddy Kenny. Hi, oh, he's chatting with my husband. I see how it is. I don't even rate on my own show. That's fantastic. Kay Booker says, love your eye makeup, Jade. Thank you. I was toying around a little bit. I like sitting on an angle because if I'm straight on, I'm a little inquisitive tonight, but that's okay. It's fine. Ooh, I am going to butcher your name, girl. I have never actually heard your name spoken. I'm going to assume Zaris, which I love. Hello, beautiful. We need to chat sometime. I would love to have you on the show sometime. Daniel Jackson is watching. Love the whole look, but love your earrings, Jade. I love these too. The best part about my earrings tonight, Lolly did a very good job with the fact that I can wear them like this and they're perfectly fine. But tonight I was feeling a little dangly. So we added a little dangly. It's fantastic. Oh my God. Now the chat is scrolling like crazy. People know I'm talking to them. Vicky is watching. Hi, Vicky. Good to see you. Dennis Moses, happy birthday. Thank you so much. I just turned 26. Okay, I'm 42. Make peace with it. Alicia saying I look gorgeous. Sanika is watching. Hello, Sanika. I adore you and miss you. Hello. Christine Zip loves my hair. Thank you so much. It's literally, it's not often I feature my own hair, and you can see my own hair here on the side. This is a piece and this is a piece, but my hair's gotten long again, so I can actually start wearing ponytails again. Just don't let Willem find out, because she likes to read me for wearing ponytails. It's fine. It's fine. Love your her. Hello, WLFE-DB family. Hello, Dominic. Good to see you. Repping WLFE-DB radio right now. Fantastic. Kenny's loving my hair. Cerise, I did say it right. Yay! Thank you so much. I knew I was bound to butcher it, but I love it. It reminds me of Major Kira from Star Trek Deep Space Nine. Her name was Nerys. So Zaris. I like that. Ben Skalski says 42 is the new 26. Accurate. You only feel as young as you feel. So I am 87. Jared Moody saying hello. Hey, girl. Hey. Cindy Hall, happy belated birthday. Thank you so much. I am still young and beautiful. You know what? It's funny. Nobody ever predicts my age accurately, because everyone in my family, we look younger than we are. And I am hoping that stays true for many years to come. Kathy is watching tonight. Hello there, honey. How are you doing, sweetie? I am good. Where you come out to your family, how were they about? Oh, when I came out to my family, how were they about it? Okay, let me tell you a story. Very quick story, and then we're gonna get into the rest of the show. When I came out to my mother, I basically was like, Mom, I have a boyfriend. Her response was, yeah, do you have a job? That was my coming out. I was not exactly the most masculine, shocking person in the world. So yeah, that was my coming out. Speaking of coming out, how much does it segue? Let me introduce to you my fabulous co-host for the evening. You know her and love her. She is one of the most beautiful, intelligent people I know. Put your hands together for Ms. Anastasia Diamond.
Oh, hello, honey. How are you today?
I'm fabulous. This look is cute.
Thank you. Thank you. A little this and that. I got a little, I got to get my breasts just out, let the girls out, breathe every now and then. Yes, I am wearing, hello, everyone. My name is Anastasia Diamond. Who am I? Anastasia Diamond. Oh, the camera's a little low. Ooh, let me fix her. Let me fix her. Y'all want to see the wigs? Y'all want to see the wigs? Okay, honey. There we go. That's a little better. I was wondering why I was sitting up so tight, like. Okay, so what am I wearing? I am wearing Donna Terrell, the dress. I also have some absolutely gorgeous jewels, which is really the main feature of this look tonight. From Lux. I just purchased these on her auction. So she has an auction every Thursday. If you want to find a good, cute set, check her out. I've got some absolutely gorgeous makeup on from Black Opal, Juvia's Place. I tried a few new things here tonight, BH Cosmetics. Didn't really like those, so I went in right back over it with Juvia's Place. Mwah, beautiful as ever. Hair from Zamber Sky, and you can actually see this hair featured as well on a few different commercials. I'm not sure if you guys have seen the commercials on your Facebooks, Instagrams, or whatever, but I was featured in a campaign through an organization called Family Health Council of Central Pennsylvania for their Keep Relationships Real. So check out Keep Relationships Real so you can learn about STIs as well as HIV, birth control, and all that other fun stuff. Where can you find me? Well, as always, on Wednesday nights, I normally, after the show, go to the street corner because, you got a beat face, so you might as well get paid for it, okay? But in reality, you can find me on Instagram at Anastasia Diamond 95, as well as I have a page on Facebook, Anastasia Diamond, but I don't really be posting on there. So just check out my Instagram. And Of course, you can find me on Venmo, Cash App, PayPal. Well, not PayPal at Anastasia Diamond 95, but Venmo and Cash App at Anastasia Diamond 95. Thank you.
Girl, you know where else they can find you?
Where?
They can find you at www.jadedevere.com/merch, because today we are debuting the brand new Affirmations with Anastasia t-shirts.
Look at that! Oh
I was
my
saving
gosh.
that for you, girl.
Oh my gosh. Does that have a rainbow in the background?
It sure does. Let me bring up the bigger one.
That is so gay, and I love it.
Yep.
Oh,
You can get them. You can get t-shirts and hoodies of Affirmations with Anastasia. They
yes.
do in lighter colors and darker colors as well. We've found, people really like the darker colored hoodies and t-shirts. So
That's so cute. I love it. Thank you. Thank you to you and Derek.
what to do with the background for yours, and we were like, well, you teach us a lot about queer culture, so rainbows just seem like the natural choice.
Oh my gosh, I love it. And you know what, Mom? I kind of have a rainbow look tonight. Not fully, but I incorporate a few colors over here. That's so fabulous.
I am living for your look tonight. Like,
Thank
it's
you.
so fun.
Thank you. I should have put maybe like a beauty mark here or something. A beauty mark here or somewhere. But I was rushing. Oh my gosh. As always, I'm always rushing. But I had worked like 10 hours yesterday because I was like, I'm going to make sure I'm on time leaving the office tomorrow. So I got here this morning, or I got at work this morning. Like, I normally get there like 9 o'clock, 9:30. Baby, I got there at 8:30. I'm like, baby, I'm leaving on time today. Then a client called me at 4:45. And I was like, you know what? It's probably just to reschedule an appointment. I have a few people coming in tomorrow. It is what it is. It is what it is. Well, he talked.
Aww.
And talked. And I love the conversations. I absolutely love the conversations. I love all my clients. I love all the people I get the chance to the opportunity to work with. But baby, after I done said, okay, well, I'm gonna have to let you go because I got my show tonight. I gotta go home and shave and all that kind of stuff. Okay, well, I'll go ahead and let you go. But did you know?
I hate that.
Wait a minute. So then I hung up with him, and then I was about to leave, and then I saw I had a missed call, and I was like, you know what? This could be an emergency. Let me go ahead and call this person back. Yeah. Baby, again, snatch me up. But I absolutely love work. I love the work that I do. So if I had to rush tonight to be able to, with being able to talk with them for a little bit, I'm happy to have been able to be here. So.
And girl, if this is you rushing, like you taking your time would shut the internet down. Like you always look so good.
Oh, thank you. But I look this good, but my Cash App stays dry. So if you guys want to give...
Wait, let me find it. There it is.
Go ahead and read that. No, just kidding. But I absolutely love being able to pop onto the show, because it reinvigorates my love for drag, truly. Because that, and I have my little husband or two, and the one husband is starting to do drag himself. So I've kind of that's the reason why we're seeing new jewels tonight, because it's really, when you don't have that sisterhood, when you don't have that connection to somebody, it can really bum me out. And like, so me being with, having this friend, this very close friend who is engaging with the art of drag, is reinvigorating something deep inside of me. So I'm having a good time.
That's what motherhood is.
Well, I'm still trying to work off this baby weight. So what the hell? Like,
Girl, I've had Mona years ago and I still can't get rid of it.
Look,
How many chins do I really need?
look. Well, girl, I found this new color to hide them chins. It's a little dark. It's a little darker than I thought it was, but it's doing me justice tonight.
Yes,
If I do
ma'am.
think for myself. Look.
Well, girl, we could sit here and kiki all night, just the two of us, but we have some amazing guests here this evening. And I'm so excited for you to meet our first guest this evening, because I'm not going to lie, I did a photo shoot with him a couple months ago, and I was like, this girl, like, we need to work this all out.
Yes.
Alrighty, so let us introduce our first guest for the evening. He is a globally known glamour photographer. He is an absolute fun human being to be around. Every time we're working together, we do nothing but laugh and make fun of the world. So let's bring to Inside the Drag Closet the incomparable Scott Church.
Hey, hi everybody. How y'all
Hi, Scott.
doing?
How are you?
Did I find a good spot? I've been moving around for a while, trying to figure out I don't know. I'm still not convinced. I might end up walking. Trying to get a shot. You think?
I think
All right.
it looks good.
All right.
I
All
thought
right,
that was a
here,
green screen. It looked so good. I thought that was a green screen. That's beautiful.
No, it's just the studio, and it's really cold, so I got my scarf on and my headphones, and I'm all right. I'm good.
Girl, it may be cold, but not as cold as Texas is tonight. Jesus.
That's right. Texas is a mess. Oh, and I'm already on low power mode, so this will be an interview. We're doing good.
So, Scott, we usually start off with 3 simple questions. So we're going to ask you, who are you, what are you wearing, and where can we find you?
All right. Well, I'm Scott Church. I'm a photographer. I've been a photographer for a really, really long time. A few years back, I made this wonderful documentary called Drag with Michael Sanchez. And you know what? It was a fun project, and people are obviously still talking about it today. What am I wearing? Well, the scarf is Calvin Klein. Actually, it was a Christmas present. It's actually really nice, and I think this came from Goodwill. I'm pretty sure it's LL Bean, but I'm not sure. It fits just right. It's nice and warm, and I have no idea what the rest of the ensemble. I have bands, but you can't see them. They're way down there. Where can you find me? I love the you can find me on Cash App thing. That was pretty funny. Honestly, the easiest way to figure out who I am and what I do is just to Google me. Just Google Scott Church. You'll find all my social media. You'll find my proper website, scottchurch.net. And everything's pretty much out there. I'm pretty easy to find.
That's true. You are.
Good? Yes.
Yeah, that was amazing. We actually got
all right. Good. I showed up
already.
I
love this
Here we
question.
go. All of my ex-girlfriends.
So your ex-girlfriend Aurora F. Sterling would like to know,
hello, Aurora.
Where is your favorite place to shoot?
See, I've been a lot of really, really cool places. That's kind of a hard question to answer. The snarky answer to it is the next place I get to go to is my favorite place, because I like being busy and I like doing things. But honestly, if I really had to break it down, it would be somewhere between Australia and New Zealand.
Oh, wow.
I just got to go to New Zealand. I just got to go to New Zealand for the first time 2 years ago, and it was absolutely spectacular. I traveled all over the island, I guess. Yeah, the island. And it was one of the most beautiful places on the planet. One of the best places I've ever been to in my life.
Amazing. Anastasia, do you have any questions for Scott?
Well, I just want to say I've heard that New Zealand is absolutely gorgeous. Some of my colleagues from my undergraduate went there for what is it called? Whatever you go, a study abroad trip. And oh my God, the pictures. Oh my gosh, beautiful. I'm curious, did you take any shots of the Aboriginal individuals who live there, or just nature?
You know what? I was there for a client. I was there for a client, so I was pretty much
Wow.
just focused on working with the people that were, you know, paying me to go there. But I did get to spend a lot of time just being around and just seeing things.
Beautiful,
it's a beautiful place.
Beautiful. Yes, and the other thing is that I wanted to say was
travel more.
Exactly, truly, get a passport, baby girl.
They're fun tickets.
The other thing, yeah. Yes. The other thing that I wanted to say was when she asked where's your favorite place to shoot, I was hoping that you would say something like the corner store, or you know, or maybe like the an old person's
girl,
house.
that's my favorite place to shoot up. Not
Yes.
Sorry.
Yes.
You know,
Sorry,
it's funny.
I don't mean to be triggering.
I should put a trigger warning up. Oh, God damn it.
Anytime I'm on.
Anytime. Yeah. Well, and it's Anastasia, it's funny you say that. Like Scott and I, the first photo we did. Well, let's talk about this. What inspired you to come up with the drag documentary?
Honestly, I mean, truthful answer, I was just trying to do something that no one would have expected me at the time to do. I didn't want to get pigeonholed. I had already shot for Playboy. I was moving into, you know, a lot more glamour stuff, and that's what everybody expected of me. And I really just wanted to do something that was completely different. And y'all fit that bill. You know, it worked out just perfectly. And once the project started, and I got to give credit where it's due, this project very much went to the director, Michael Sanchez. I mean, he did, you know, he found all of you. He found, you know, he told all of your stories in such a beautiful way. And I, you know, the idea was mine, but the movie and the project was definitely his. Let's credit where credit's due. You know, I sound like this is in memoriam, and I'm sure he's watching it. Hi, Michael. You should have been on the show. You know, it's really good. But he's home. He's doing his thing, and you know, it's okay. We're cool.
He's an amazing human being
But
too.
Go
ahead.
That's definitely. It was just kind of this sideways idea of you know, finding the most beautiful people in Pennsylvania and taking their picture. And exactly, you know, I fell into drag culture.
And it's true. And you have a quote that I respect so much. And the quote, I'm probably going to misquote it a little bit, but it's, I would never ask a model to do something I'm not willing to do myself. And you owned up to that. Even the cover of the documentary is you in drag.
As a matter of fact, I shaved my beard and actually you did my makeup for that shot, Jade, which was I mean that was the end of the movie. The end of the movie is you know, doing me up in drag and walking me into the bar where we had the closing party with all of the performers and the whole big crowd, and that there you go. There I am. I'm not an attractive woman. But that was the climax of the film, the big end scene.
It was
I think it's important to be able to put yourselves in the shoes of your subjects.
Very true. It was funny when I was advertising this week's episode, I was like looking for pictures of Scott, and I had to scroll through a lot of nude women. You know, that was exciting. And then I found these pictures that I loved, and I was like, oh, Scott's shirtless in almost all of them. I'm giving my guests what they want.
Yeah.
I got nice shoulders, all right? Come on, give me a break.
That's
accurate. Yes. I was gonna say when I saw the images coming up for the promos this week, I was like, wait a minute. Let me look good this weekend because I'm gonna bag me a husband. Damn.
And here I show up and I'm like homeless and long COVID hair and beard and yeah, great.
I
That's
take
all
my wig
right.
off.
I
I'm
know
like,
I'm
well,
good.
it's gonna be a rough show tonight.
We call this COVID chic.
I dressed, right. I dressed up for this guy. Come on now. You guys look spectacular. Don't get me wrong. I did not put anywhere near enough work into my look for tonight. Let's put it that way.
No, you're okay, honey.
It's
I do want to
fine.
say I would love to say that I had the opportunity to watch the documentary, but I heard that's not possible
It's kind of hard
anymore.
to find these days. It's kind of hard to find these days. Like, you know what? It's out there. A lot of people got to see it when we first put it out there. The theater showings that we showed it in were always full of people. We always had great crowds. It was up on Amazon for a while, and then there was some sort of issue. I don't even know exactly what it is. Again, Michael would be able to tell the story better than I can. But there is a future project in the works where we're going to revisit the documentary and talk to a lot of the people. It's been in the planning stages for a while now, but I see it happening in the future. It's gonna go. It's too good a project to let disappear.
Yes.
It's going to be amazing. Michael told me basically what happened was there was a dispute over some of the music that might have been copywritten.
Right.
Which
Right. Well, it was very much copywritten, and yeah. You know what? It happens when you work with it happens when you work with filmmaking, and you're trying to find the right thing to make work. And we try to do everything right. We try to stay above board, but sometimes, well, we end up in a situation like we're in. But it doesn't take anything away from the statement that we were trying to make. It just makes it a little bit harder to find it these days. But we'll figure all that stuff out.
Fabulous.
Well, Scott, we are going to send you backstage for just a little bit because we do have someone else to interview, but we are going to bring you back in a couple minutes, and then we'll be answering a whole lot of questions. We got a ton of questions already from people who are watching. So this is going to be, we're definitely going to go past 10 o'clock a little bit.
Ooh.
All right. I will stick around. I'll go plug in my phone.
Okay. We'll bring you back shortly. I want to point out to you, girl, one of the comments we got that cracks me up. Where'd it go? Oh, and it was from Derek, of course. Anastasia wants to unwrap Scott like a Christmas present.
And I'm not gentle with a paper girl. I just tear up all up in there.
With her teeth.
Teeth!
Don't peel it off nicely. Just rip it.
Exactly. Who cares about buttons and bows? Buttons and bows. Who cares about them?
Exactly. Well, we do have another fabulous guest joining us this evening. I have known her since the very beginning. Actually, since before I was Jade DeVere. We met doing a gig, and I was the cocktail server for this event. And she was like, "You have something. You're a performer." And we've been friends. We've lost touch over the last couple of years just because life has been insane. But, she spoke at my wedding, and she's always been such a big part of my life. And I'm so happy to have her joining us here this evening. Kids, put your hands together for the amazing Whitley Nicole DeVere.
Hi, guys.
Hey, girl. Hey, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. You ready to give us a little who, what, where?
Oh, God, sure, if I have to.
Go for it.
All right. My name is Whitley Nicole DeVere. I live in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. Let's see. I was on Maury in 2000, 21 years ago. God, imagine that. Let's talk about what I'm wearing. All right. This is some shirt that I made. Threw a bunch of rhinestones on it. My jewelry, Dare Designs, made by me. Let's see, my makeup. My makeup is sponsored by Pepto-Bismol and construction paper and a bunch of rhinestones and glitter. Actually, it's a bunch of crap from Walmart. Anyway, so where can you find me? Oh, wait, and my nails are from Mayhem Miller. Yeah. Where can you find me? I'm on Facebook under Richard Turner. I'm on Instagram under Whitley1814, and you can find me once a month in Lebanon at Scott Church's living room for our show, which actually our next show is this coming Saturday. So I hope to see you there.
That's amazing.
Thanks.
Now, you one thing we talked about a little bit, you recently decided to evolve your drag into something else. Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Well, I'm so tired of seeing all the cookie cutter people. Nothing against you or Anastasia or anybody else, but I wanted to give drag something new. And for me, I'm not a gender anymore. I don't want, in my real life, I'm still a man, but in drag life, I'm not a gender. I'm not a man. I'm not a woman. So that means I can do female songs. I can do male songs. I can lay there as a rock if I want to. It's about being creative. It's not about being just a pretty girl anymore. So that's why I evolved into being who I am now. And I didn't want to change my name, so you're stuck with Whitley forever. I've been Whitley for 38 years. I'm not changing that shit now.
That's amazing. I love this evolution of your makeup. It's so much fun.
And I haven't worn the same thing twice.
Which I wish I could say the same.
Well, I mean, like facially, I haven't done the same thing on my face twice. Like I try and do different colors. If you look through some of my pictures, I've been blue, I've been purple. Now I'm Pepto-Bismol pink. It's just I'll be green. Look, I got green in my mohawk and purple. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. You know,
but it's amazing.
It's just I'm having fun with it and seeing what I can create. That's it.
Well, that's what that's what it comes down to. This all is supposed to be fun. And I think that so many people take it so seriously. Like, baby, when they say it's just drag, they mean it's just games. It's just fun. It's expensive fun.
Yeah.
But it's fun.
Yeah, I agree.
So I did want to.
It is expensive. I mean, I sit here, like I remember years ago where I would have to write down or draw. Like if I was asleep, I'd wake up in the middle of the night and have a pad of paper next to the bed so I could sketch something, or else I wouldn't know what the hell I was dreaming about the next morning whenever I woke up, and then I would create it. But I had a car accident back in 2017, so I have a lot of problems with my memory now. So I don't make as much stuff, but I've been trying to do new things since the accident. That's why I started making jewelry, so I could teach myself a new craft. I've started working with metal for costumes, so which they'll see that this weekend. It's going to be exciting.
We got a good question here from one of our sister shows here on WLFE. I'm going to assume this is Teddy asking, but it's from Paratalk Radio, hosted by Ted Wolf and Psychic Cindy. How do you not get makeup in your beard?
There is makeup in my beard. my whole beard is makeup. Actually, my beard is actually colored hair gel.
Oh,
nice.
It's easier that way.
Oh my God, we just got an amazing comment, and I'm going to post this because I can.
You know,
it's all about being who makes you happy. Labels are not needed unless it's on a Gorilla Glue bottle.
Oh, no Gorilla Glue for me, thanks.
I mean, I'm not going to lie. I am covered in Got To Be right now, and my hair is not moving.
Right?
But
hello. You know, I heard that I got to see the video of her getting out of her contraption after a month. And I heard that she donated all the money that went to her GoFundMe. So I heard that she donated all that money. It was like $10,000 or something like that, just over 10,000.
Wow.
That's amazing. Like,
Yeah, so
I feel
she's
for her.
pretty cool.
Yeah. My heart goes
I
out to
feel
her.
for her, but also at the same time, I'm like, girl, how could you be silly enough to think? And then if it were me, and the day after I couldn't just comb it out, because y'all know me. Y'all know me. I put E6000 on my eyebrows. I put
Now you sound like me.
look, super glue on my earrings. So if I can't get something off my body to go to work the next day, I'm gonna have to go to the hospital. But she said it's been a month.
I don't understand that. There's a thing called baby oil. It'll take all that stuff right off.
But not Gorilla Glue.
Yeah, okay.
My heart goes out to her. Like, that was a big mistake, but at least she got to take it off.
And she has her hair still. She got lucky.
Sure did.
My mother was saying something about Gorilla Glue to me today, and I was like, no thanks.
I'm good.
Thanks. I have enough glue.
Saturday Night Live did a sketch about it, and I just was like, this poor woman.
I missed it.
But she has, maybe we should do that though, because I think she has like 700,000 followers on Instagram now.
No thanks.
I don't think.
Look, I'm popular enough. I don't need to be that popular. Okay.
Yep. I'll be famous for doing something else that's stupid.
Me too.
This.
This.
Yes.
So one more question before we go to a commercial break. We're going a little over our time, and I don't even care. It's fine.
Okay, cool.
I didn't realize. Can we see your nails again?
Yes.
Ooh,
I didn't realize them all night long. Can we put her as the main picture, please?
Right? Yeah, we can do that. Keep your hands up for a second.
Keep your nails up. Lovely.
Those are so cute.
So
and
those are
Mayhem
reusable?
those.
They're what?
Mayhem Miller did those?
Yeah, these are from Mayhem Miller. Yeah, they're real easy. They're reusable.
And how do you get them on and off?
Well, you get those little stickers that come with it. And
okay.
Those stickers, they work good. Like,
wow.
See, I just pulled that nail off and I just put it back on.
Yes.
Amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, now, do you think that you could grab $1 with it?
Dancing with them on because I tried them at the last show. But if you're just walking around and you're talking on microphone or hosting or something, they're fine. But don't use them to perform in. No, because I lost one or two of them the last show, and I was like, I need them. So they found them for me. But I'll just wear them if I'm hosting or something like that.
Yeah.
Other than that, I'm not wearing these nails. I'll wear the other ones that I have to glue to my finger.
Yeah. Yeah.
Gotcha.
You know what? My one friend who's just getting into drag, her name was Beta Face. I'll just say Beta. Beta told me, I said, you know, you're going to get nail glue, like super glue, to put your nails on. And she was like, no, I'm not. And I was like, you're going to need some nail glue to put your nail. She was like, I'm just going to use Elmer's.
This is what I use.
Yes.
From the Dollar Tree. You get two of them in a pack.
You know, I said, baby, that's not it.
Every drag performer should carry that because there's always going to be one performer who's like, who has nail glue?
Yep. Every show.
Every show.
Every show.
Although I found, I don't wear fake nails a lot. I just got a new pair for my birthday, so I might be wearing them next week. But the little tabs I use for my earrings work on nails as well.
But in your defense, Jade, I give you credit. Even when you don't wear nails, you at least paint them.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I give you credit for that. Because my biggest pet peeve for years and years and years, if you're going to spend all that money on your face and on your hair and on your costumes, spend $4 for a pair of nails, all right? And
Yep.
wear them.
So see, the thing is, for me, it is not about the money, because baby, I spend coin. No, baby, but it's about it's about the time. And like today, as you guys saw, I got on the call at so our call time for all of our viewers is 8:00. I popped on the call at 8:21. No. Was it later? It was like 8:27. 8:27. So it's not about the money for me, but it's just about the time. I'm like, that's the last thing.
I've never said me being in drag was ever about the money. It's always been about the patrons. I've always enjoyed making people laugh and smile. I don't do this for the money. I do this to have fun and make people
yes.
Time. So
yes.
It's never about the money.
Yeah, we're going to dive back into that very shortly. We do have to take a quick commercial break. We are getting a little past our time. Yes.
No.
Lady. Fella.
Yeah.
So.
Dude, yeah.
We are going to do a quick commercial break. When we come back, we are going to have affirmations with Anastasia. Make sure you get all of your questions ready. We'll also be looking at some of the pictures from Scott Church's drag. I went back and I found a whole bunch of them. So we're going to reminisce a little bit. We are going to talk about some of those members of that documentary that are no longer with us. And it's going to be an interesting evening. So we will be back in just a few minutes. See you soon.
WLFE-DB.com, where you can find vodcast shows, podcasts, and more like Where's My Sage, Inside the Drag Closet, Across the Pond, Paratalk Radio, Just Cindy, and more. So go check out WLFE-DB.com, where talk radio is a whole lot better. Our shows are your shows, and that there makes for a great talk radio.
Hey guys and dolls, this is Casey DeVille, the better half of DeVille Inc., Baltimore, Maryland. If you're ever in Baltimore, stop in and see me and Tony. Invisible Brie, 5920 Eastern Avenue, Baltimore, Maryland, 21224. Give us a call if you're in the area, 410-400-9641, or look us up on the web at DeVilleInc.com. DeVille Inc., where we specialize in you.
Ted Van Son Jr. is a seasoned investigator and well-versed in the ways of paranormal investigation. He is now ready to share his ideas and unique approach with all of you. Flashlight, recorder, and comfortable shoes. Hit the ground running as you follow this easy step-by-step guide to a fun and thorough paranormal investigation, perfect for first-time and lightly seasoned investigators. Think outside the paranormal box. Learn all about the technology and techniques used back in the early days of paranormal investigation. You can find these valuable resources online at Goodreads, Barnes & Noble, Walmart, and Amazon. Get yours today.
Hi, I'm Jenna Grover. In the world of fashion, we get lost in the cost. Everyone wants that special piece of quality jewelry, but they can't afford it. Not on my watch. I sell handmade quality jewelry for a fraction of the price, and that includes jewelry made of sea glass, natural stone, crystal beads, glass beads, Bigfoot jewelry, and more. If you don't see what you want, email me, because I make custom jewelry too. Check out my website at gbythesea.com. Also, you can email me at jewelry@gbythesea.com.
You're listening to WLFEDB Radio. Now, back to our program.
Hey, y'all. Anastasia Diamond here. Just gonna fix this real quick. Started looking at the wigs again, okay? So today we're going to be talking a little bit about affirmations with Anastasia. So I was in a training this weekend, and I found this very interesting fact out that I had never really thought about myself, but I thought I'd share a little tidbit with you. And because we're short on time, I'll be very, very quick about this. So Do you all know whenever the first lesbian pornographic literature book came out? Pornography specifically for lesbian identifying women, that was made for them, made by them. Do you know when that happened? Because I didn't. It was in 1984 when a pornography book came out. You know, I'm you know how young I am since we know what they called them things back then. We got the internet and all that kind of stuff now, so we good. But when they released this pornography book, it was in 1984, and it was called On Our Backs, and it was the first ever lesbian pornographic binding, book binding, and it was actually a play off of Off Our Backs, but which was a very satirical and very anti-lesbian, anti-pornography, basically newsletter that went out, and very, very interesting that once again, it's oftentimes lesbian women who are who are leading the charge. I just thought that it was really interesting because before that, there was obviously the many different great things that Scott has taken pictures for, Playboy Bunny, and all the other fun little that he's taken photos for. But there have before, in between all of that, there was also On Our Backs and many other queer-related literature for pornography. I thought that was a really cute tidbit.
I'm blown away by the fact that it took until 1984.
1984.
I was
Unreal.
5 years old at that point.
Oh my gosh. Well, I mean, but before then, I mean, it was considered, I mean, around then, it was considered like an illness, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So,
I mean, it wasn't too long ago that people were like, no, it's treatable.
It's treatable. Like,
Today is not treatable.
I always love the we obviously this is 2021 and not 1980 the 1980s, but I always love those TikToks where they come up and they're like, you should take this medicine for your depression, and they're like, why would I want to take that? I would lose my sparkle. And then they're like, my sparkle, a dirty room, dirty car. So yeah, like why would I want to take medicine to get rid of the gay? I would lose my sparkle, baby. But it's just so interesting, how, I mean, and that's the first publication that we know of course. Yeah. There could be many, many others that were underground, but it's interesting. Why did we never learn that in the sex ed?
I don't remember learning anything in sex ed, to be very honest.
No. Oh, I did remember that my sex ed teacher was actually a sexual pervert, a pedophile. Yeah.
Well, that's educational.
And so was a Spanish teacher. Yeah.
Here's a whole bunch of what not to do. Anyway, girl, do you see that? Do you see that up there? Do you see it?
I did. It's so Affirmations with Anastasia Diamond.
I've been so excited. We're stepping our game up here on Inside the Drag Closet.
Really? I was begging to see it, and she and her husband were refusing. I was like, what is it like?
Oh yeah, I have it programmed before mine are Scarlett's because I've had it for 3 weeks.
Oh my God. Jesus Lord.
Yeah.
I love it.
Mine doesn't even come out until next week.
Oh my God. Well, that'll be a host night though, so that'll be fun.
I know. Do you want to, should we tell them what next week is already? I mean,
we might as well give them a little taste, a little tidbit.
So I just named next week's episode, and it's going to be Jade and Amethyst's birthday face-off. Amethyst and I are both celebrating our birthdays next week, but Amethyst is painting as Scarlet, Scarlett is painting as, wait, she's painting as you. You're painting as me, and I'm painting as Amethyst. Game on, everyone.
It's gonna be a show.
It is. Speaking of a show, let's get back to this one.
Oh, you're right. I'm so sorry. Where
It's
were
okay.
we?
We're just having so much fun tonight. Like,
Really?
yeah, and we've been getting so many good questions. It's been amazing. Let's start by bringing back Whitley. And I want to answer one of these other questions. Actually, let's bring them both back. I was stalling for time because Scott wasn't at his chair yet.
If you got me on the screen, I'm gonna go ahead. Go ahead. I was gonna say, if you got me on the screen, you got more than ample enough time. I will find something to talk about. What are we talking about today?
Exactly, everything. Alrighty, kids, let's bring them back. Let's bring back Whitley and Scott. So, we've gotten a lot of comments coming in already, and one of the comments I just want to point out ties into the documentary we did now from the lovely Miss Sabrina Antoinette Nightingale. She's like, ladies! Now, Sabrina did the doc. She wasn't actually videoed. We did a photo shoot with her and did this amazing shot.
Oh, lovely. I love that shot. The book in her hand is by a local author. It's my friend Megan Hart. She actually wrote that book, and that's I appear as a fictional character in that book. As a matter of fact,
that's amazing. She was known as the drag performer Rosalie
right
Matthews.
outside of my old studio.
Yep. Oh, that studio was. I love your new space though. Yep. But yeah, she's now living her best life. She is transitioning to her authentic self right now. So, Sabrina, we send you so much love.
Outstanding. Congratulations.
Yep.
Yes.
Let's talk about another one of these fabulous photos from the documentary, and that is this.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
that is
the fabulous Whitley, right in the street on Cumberland Street, downtown Lebanon, in the rain. Remember, dear, we got locked out of the studio right after that?
Yes, we did.
Oh, no.
We totally did. We were standing in the street, and Whitley's just standing there waving like the queen, and all the cars are going past and beeping. It was adorable. We were stuck there for like 15 minutes till my assistant Sarah came and let us back in.
Oh my God.
That's
story.
amazing.
Totally happened.
Oh, we have some other good ones. Here was like when Scott told me what he wanted to do, I didn't understand. Like, I didn't know his process. And then we went to a laundromat and created this.
Oh my God. Wow.
I fucking love that shot. Love that shot.
And this was like the first click of the
Still
camera.
one of my favorites from the whole series. Yep.
Wow.
Literally, it was throw the
girl.
fabric.
That was all you. That was all you. Kate. That was everything you brought to the scene that made the photo, and every one of the performers that I got to work with just really brought something incredibly special to it. And it was a no matter how much I planned, you all brought something more and something better to the process, and just made it all just shine.
Wow.
It's good because you guys are great.
That's why I'm so looking forward to doing like it's almost like a where are they now? What's new and exciting with them?
Yeah.
I did reach out. I didn't hear back from her, but I was trying to get a hold of the fabulous Kitty Mame Dietrich. She looks so beautiful there.
Wow.
That's at my bank.
That's Kitty taking all of Scott's money.
Exactly. Yeah.
Now, one of the photos I want to talk about.
I haven't seen so many of these. I I have seen so many of these in so long, and it's so. I love this. I love this. Thank you. Thank you for having me on your show, and I really thank you for giving me the opportunity to talk about this wonderful project from so long ago. Next year it's going to be 10 years old, and it's so nice to be able to revisit all of this and to be able to it's so nice to still be here. How about that?
Accurate.
Truly. Truly.
Well, that kind of ties into the next photo I want to talk about. Someone who is unfortunately no longer here. This photo is amazing of Miss Tyra B. Fierce. She unfortunately passed away a few years ago, but she was a force of nature.
Yeah.
This bitch was in heels.
That was shot. Oh yeah, that was shot in my neighbor's backyard, and their grass had kind of gotten away from them, and she's amazing. I mean, just appreciate how beautiful she was and how amazing that she was, and she made the shot.
Yeah, her and I did not always get along. I will be very honest. I always like to say the bitch still owes me money, but she does. But, I hated. She's the reason my husband and I are together. You know, if it wasn't for her, I don't know if him and I would have met. So I miss her. I hate that. I feel like her story didn't end the way any of us wanted to. Yes, she did some shady stuff. Yeah. That happens. You come back, we rip you apart a little bit, and then sisterhood continues. That's the story I had hoped, but we're not going to get that. So, Tyra, we miss you. I'm still going to talk shit about you, though.
Listen, the only dead person you're able to talk ill about is Rush Limbaugh. Thank God he's dead. Nobody. Look. When you want to have talk shows about AIDS update and talk all this nasty stuff out your mouth about queer people,
yeah,
I hope it's warm where you are now, baby. I hope it's warm.
I was waiting for us to get to that. I was so ready.
Look, you know I'll bring up the controversial topics.
I love it. Because I'm a wuss and I'm not going to do it. Scott needs a cigarette after that.
Look.
I love Scott. Scott, you want me to have a cigarette with you?
Sorry.
No, it's oh, where is it? Where? There was a question earlier, and it was to Scott. Now I can't find it. If somebody asked Scott a question, would you post it again? Because Grandma's getting confused and she doesn't know where she is right now.
You're not older than me. Knock it off.
Oh, ooh. This is a good question. We talked about this a little before the show. This is from Eve Brown, who is the amazing performer Jamie Angel. They have just started their drag career, and I see them going places. Their question is, Scott, what is the hardest part about putting on a regular show, and how has COVID-19 affected your venue?
Okay. Well, obviously we're dealing with a lot of restrictions, and a lot of people are, a lot of people are not going out, and one of the most important things for me is that we didn't lose that community feel. I mean, live music and live performances are so, it's essential to me, because I grew up in clubs. I grew up in shows, and it's how I spent a lot of my childhood. So I didn't want to see that just disappear, but I also wanted to be responsible with it. And working with Whitley and working with the other performers, we're keeping our crowd sizes small, and we're live streaming a lot more stuff. And obviously everybody's there in masks. We have a big place so we can, spread people out, and we do it as safely as we possibly can without completely living in fear and avoiding people altogether. And I think that life has to have a balance in that. You have to have a little bit of, I just have to be around people, or else, I don't know about the rest of y'all, but when we were locked down, I was losing my mind. I'm such a people person. I'm used to having a lot of people around, and without that, I felt like I was losing it, so we had to get back started again. And luckily we've been very safe with things. We've had no reports of anybody getting sick or, anything that's gone wrong so far, knock on wood, and we're trying our best. I just think it's really important for people to be able to be around each other right now.
I agree.
As long as those people are, yeah, as long as those people are, being safe themselves, that's all. Now, I did have a client who came in this weekend, or this week, excuse me, and this weekend, and that's my other job. I had a client who came in and was like, it was my birthday, and da-da-da-da-da, and I was like, okay, happy birthday, girl. You're in your late 50s. Go ahead with your bad self. And she was like, yeah, it was cute. It was a small get together. And I was like, oh, like 5 people or so. Meanwhile, she's in my office, my small 4x4 office. Her daughter took out her phone and showed there was like 30 some odd people in there. I was like, I don't see not one mask. Baby girl, I'm gonna need you to get out my office. Go ahead and leave. Go ahead and get out my office right now, so we can go. Thank God. Thankfully, I had my second COVID shot. So,
yeah, every day I'm at work. It's just another. We don't need masks anymore. Yes, we still do. Like, nobody wants to wear it. I don't want to wear a mask anymore. But in order to not wear a mask, I'm going to keep wearing a mask.
Jade, honestly,
I feel really weird not having a mask on right now, because every time I've been in drag, I have a mask on. So I feel a little bit weird right now not having one on. But I'm in my own home.
Yes. Well, and I'm too afraid of those. Like little tiny mask thingies they put on. Like I'm a big bitch and I be breathing heavy. So I'm like, I'll just stay inside the house until it's safe outside. It's okay. Y'all have fun out there, kids.
I mean, I try and wear the small one that's clear. And I try and wear a shield too. So
oh, that's nice.
Of course, I blinged out my shield.
Yes.
Don't make me go get it.
I'm about to say, go get it, girl.
All right, hold on.
I went and did a murder mystery this past week, and I had gotten some clear shields, but the show is 1920s, and I tried wearing this for it, and I was like, okay, this is the does not fog up shield.
Well,
so just the small one that I have for in front of my face.
Oh,
and then I have this one.
Oh my gosh. Work.
I blinged the hell out of it.
And that's the thing. Queens always adapt. Always.
Mm-hmm.
Look.
The moment we stop adapting is the moment.
All right.
Yes.
We did get a couple more questions. Thank you, everyone, for reposting your questions, because I'm scatterbrained and I can't keep track of where I'm at. This is another fantastic question for Scott from Liz Clayton Brown. Scott, what advice do you have for an aspiring photographer like myself?
The best advice that I can possibly give anyone that wants to do pictures for a living is to take more pictures. It doesn't matter what you're shooting with. It only matters what you shoot with. Whether you're shooting with your phone, whether you're shooting with a cheap camera or the most expensive camera that you can find, as long as you're expressing yourself through photography, you're only going to get better the more that you do it. Practice, practice, practice. Keep shooting more.
And just stay off his turf, because don't start none, won't be none.
No. I don't worry about nothing. I teach people now. I'm old. I teach people now. I want people to learn. I want people to find a way to express themselves.
Yeah, I've noticed that you have classes on Facebook that you've been doing. So that's really good for people that want to do that. So I agree with you.
I do.
That's like anybody that wants to learn how to do drag. I'll teach you how to paint your face.
Through all of lockdown, through all of lockdown, we were doing free classes for people on Facebook. They were more kid oriented, but a lot of people took a lot of really good information from it, and it was something fun for us to do every day.
Good.
I just had a fun idea that I'm going to throw your way, Scott. Would you ever want a team of drag queens for your students to photograph?
Oh, that would be a spectacular day. Are you kidding me? The problem is you all take forever to get dressed. I'd have to have you in the building at like 8 o'clock in the morning if we were going to start by afternoon.
We'll rotate one girl at a time.
Yes, I'm kidding. Yes, I would love that to happen.
One to be ready. I would be the first one
all
to
right,
be ready.
I'll hold you to that.
I'll be late. I'm going to let you know right now.
When we were making the movie, when we were making the movie, we'd always have a set time for people to show up, and it was, we'll get you here by noon, and we'll get you in makeup, and makeup would always take 3 fucking hours, and by the time we were done, it was like, everything that I had planned for the day was all completely different because the light was all sideways, and yes, I would love to make that happen. But we have to start real early in the morning.
Scott, whenever
I think that's a great idea, though.
Scott, whenever I came there, I was ready.
Oh.
Always.
So she's
always
saying
ready. You got out of the car dressed and ready to go.
Yep.
I just remember my studio had a lot of glitter in it for a long time.
Sorry.
Yes.
One of my favorite scenes from the documentary was Scott tempting fate because he took 7 drag queens to the bowling alley. And we got ready there, and it was
show the picture. No one will believe you.
Here it is.
Oh,
there it is.
I'm not gonna lie, I got super shitty because I was like, here, and now I have to put on these ugly things.
Oh my god.
We had so much fun.
Such a great shoot, though.
Yeah.
The bowling alley was open. The bowling alley was open, and it was full of people. Middle of the day, we did this. Like 4 in the afternoon, we did this.
And there was a children's birthday party beside us.
Two lanes over. The kid's birthday party. It was awesome. It was spectacular. The queens all went around the bowling alley like taking pictures with everybody. Everybody loved it. It was absolutely spectacular. One of my favorite shots from the whole movie.
And we actually were bowling there too. Like we legitimately bowled. Mandy Lee Welsh kicked all of our asses. She was a ringer.
Yes.
I have the individual shot.
The big nails. And right.
Is that Felicia O'Toole?
It sure is.
Wow.
Right? Miss Felicia wearing Mandy Lee Welsh's dress.
One thing for that movie, yes, we did.
It was such a fun experience. I would love to recapture that whole experience again. Well, and we ended up chatting about because you and I like we really clicked during that. And at one point I was like, "Are you bringing in any drag kings?" And I believe you and Michael were like, "What's that?" So you ended up photos with Mesro.
Ooh, there you go. We made that happen too. Yes, we did. And he was absolutely wonderful too. And that's at my friend Susan's farm, and it was just perfect.
I miss him. I have not heard from him in ages, and I really need to reach out. Him and I, we held a title together. We were King and Queen of Hope together. His story.
Real quick. I don't know what it is about drag kings who do the craft well. Oh, Jesus. Come on over. I got a seat for you. Yes. I am in love with some of these drag kings. How you doing? Yes.
And that's part of the reason we are dedicating the entire month of March to drag kings.
Oh, I my panties can't handle it, Jade.
Her basement is flooded and destroyed.
Destroyed. Oh my goodness.
Oh my God.
Talking about like drag kings and trans performers, are not transformers, trans males and AFAB individuals, assigned female at birth individuals who are transitioning or who want Girl, I just found this crazy site. It's a sex toy website, and if you guys want to check it out, the Obstructed View has a sex toy seller on tomorrow, and I went to the website because I was like, let me just see what's going on. You know, I had a very awful Valentine's Day, so I need to buy a Valentine. So I went there and I was just like looking through, and they have like trans male prosthetics. Like they have prosthetics for trans males. So like I saw this one picture. Jade, let me see if I can find this picture so I can send it to you real quick. And
I don't know if I can post it.
I was gonna say, wait, no, let me not, because you probably can't
show that, girl. It's an R, not an X.
You're right. Never mind. I'm good. But yeah, it was so interesting to see that there are prosthetics of all sizes, with hair. So, yeah, I'm going to get me a drag king or a trans man or somebody, because any size.
She just needs a daddy.
Scott, what you doing after this?
Scott,
I know I couldn't handle. I know I could not handle.
I'll take it nice and easy and slow for you the first time, for the first 5 minutes.
I'm sure.
Well, kids, once again, I've lost control of myself.
Give me the reins. Give me the reins.
Right.
I will shut myself out. Oh my God. We have a wonderful comment right here. Someone please find a man for Anastasia.
Thank you. Well, that was actually my husband, so I don't know what he's talking about.
If he knows.
Wait a minute.
Okay, Okay, we do have some. Oh, son of a bitch. Dare you? So we got a couple questions. Welcome to Inside the Drag Closet on WLFEDB radio. My makeup is running because this bitch.
I don't know what you're talking about.
We got okay. For Whitley here. These are fun ones too. Christine wants to know, Whitley, how did you get that hair swirl to stay?
How do I get what?
Your swirl in your hair.
It's
Gorilla
called
Glue.
a blow dryer and a round brush.
Oh.
And a whole can of got to be glued hairspray.
That is. If you don't want your hair to ever move again, get into the got to be.
That's the shit.
Yep. Don't go for Gorilla Glue. Get
Don't
got
do
to
Gorilla
be.
Glue.
And again, on the topic of your hair, once again, Jamie Angel, they want to know, Whitley, I love your hairstyle. Who has been your greatest influence?
Okay, I'll just put this real narrow for everybody. Out of everybody I've ever met, I've taken something from everyone I've ever met and made it my own.
Yep.
There's things about Jade that I like. I don't know what it is off the top of my head, but
I feel bad for you.
But you know what I'm saying, though. There's things that you've done that I really like. Scott's makeup, I even like his. I took something from that. I don't use any of that shit. Let's see. No, seriously, I look at things like everybody else that's performing, and if I like something, I do a twist on it and make it my own. Like, I've never seen anybody else do all this crap on their face like I do. Like, I have so much construction paper on my face, I don't even know who I am underneath this.
Do y'all see? Do y'all know the thing that she took from me? She took doing a colored face, so she decided.
No.
She does an orange face once, and she thinks she owns it.
Look, this is from Pepto-Bismol, okay?
Y'all saw it here first. Anastasia Diamond.
It's not in here.
Oh my God.
Oh. Girls
What
are vicious.
happened?
Oh my God. Vicious.
We are vicious. And to bring it back around to the documentary, one of the best days we had, one of my favorite clips, honestly, from the documentary is, they tempted fate by putting 7 of us in a room together and saying, go ahead and get ready. It's Mandy Lee Welch sharpening an eyebrow pencil and then running over to Magenta's suitcase and emptying the shavings in it. She's like, sorry, girl, rest of the trash has to go in there. We were so horrible to each other that whole day.
Yes.
If anyone didn't know any better, they would have thought we all hated each other.
I had just met most of you that day. Most of you. That was the first shoot of the 7. And honestly, the way that y'all clawed each other, it was pretty exceptional.
Well, and that's the fun thing about drag. We throw shade to the ones we like. If we don't acknowledge you, then you got something to worry about.
Right.
Exactly. Because, bitch, you're not even worth my motherfucking time. You're not on my radar.
Mm-hmm. And that's the true tea right there.
That's just like, what did I tell you earlier, Jade, about whenever I die?
Yep. If anyone goes to Whitley's funeral and they're like, I loved her so much, my job is to be there and go, girl, you didn't know who she was then.
True.
That is.
Only my close friends know me, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Scott knows me.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I know you.
Yeah.
Ooh, in the biblical way? Wait a minute. Ooh. Let me gird my loins.
Oh, not her loins again. Here we go. Girl, we've had enough of your loins for one night.
Here, have some fireball and shut up.
Give it, please.
Here, I'll send you this from Aurora, all right?
Oh, we got the comments last week about her liking Fireball from you.
Duh!
I did want to talk very briefly about, Scott, you're in your studio right now. Having been there, that studio is so amazing. And like like I said, I did a photo shoot a little bit earlier this year. One of my favorite shots was this. You just have records hanging from the ceiling.
Look at you, girl.
That was my first time.
What else are you gonna do with them these days? You know?
Yeah. Like, one of the things you challenged me at one point too, and I will never forget this. One of the best parts about working with Scott is he was just like, "Oh my God, girl, could you just take one bad photo?" Are you challenging me, sir? And then we ended up doing this shenanigans.
It's still a great shot. It still really
Right?
works.
What you don't see is like one of my shoes is somewhere on the floor. One of them is still on. Legs completely spread open.
Yeah.
Yes, that's what we like you, girl.
You were kind of a mess, but we made it work. It's about cropping and showing only what's best, right?
And that was after we did these, which
here's your eye.
This part looks good. We did have one crazy experience. We were doing shots upstairs. There's a bar set up in the studio. And I remember we shot this one, and I call this picture, "Bitch, why are you in my shot?" It's that mannequin behind me. I didn't like her because she made my drink and it was not diet.
Meanwhile, the smoke machine is like way going overboard and pouring smoke all through it, and by the end of it, I couldn't even see you anymore in the frame. Which and honestly, it made the picture better, but it was a little too much smoke. That bar actually has been completely redone now. We gutted it, painted it, polished it. It's beautiful. When you come back, we'll do another one, and it's all brand new.
Awesome. Well, we ended up having
the studio itself.
We had a fun situation come up, and we ended up with this shot because of it. Ooh. This was just us waiting for the fog to go away.
Right.
I love that shot. I hate my profile, but you made me like my profile.
Now, I'm just curious why you didn't have
I only showed what was there.
Oh, wow. There was...
No. We don't let her drink when she comes see us. No. I want her making clear decisions. Oh, wait, that one. Maybe we let her drink for that one.
I remember we were shooting that, and like most of the shots we were doing, I was sipping.
That was at the downtown lounge.
Yep. And halfway through sipping that drink, I was basically like, by the way, I don't drink, so I'm having a great time. And everyone was like, what? Like, I don't drink anymore. I'm having fun.
Meanwhile, you're sipping on a Long Island iced tea. Jesus. Lord.
Yeah, oh, yeah. They fixed her up real good.
They were like, we want something pink. I drank pink.
Yes.
Sorry, we got a couple other comments here. Okay, it was a comment about something else. Yeah, so everybody out there, if you ever get a chance to work with Scott Church, I thoroughly recommend it. A lot of my friends have actually done photos with you, and they always turn out. You have a skill for finding the most beautiful parts of a person and just showing them off.
I try my best, and I'm always happy to work with anybody that wants to work with me.
Yeah. Like the last photo shoot we did, we were having fun, and I could tell you were a little in your head a bit just because of everything that's been going on, but you know, we ended up having a lot of fun that day, like we usually do.
I was just high. You can say it.
Yeah, he was having a good time.
Yes.
Probably a little bit.
The edible started kicking in at the end of the shoot.
Right. Ooh. I just got a very interesting question. This might put you on the spot a little bit, Scott, but from Sabrina, who you have shot before, would you ever do a trans project?
Yes.
Well, you know, yes. The answer is absolutely yes, and I'm trying. I've worked with a lot of trans people. I have a lot of really close friends that are trans people, so I wouldn't necessarily consider it at this point, especially in my career. It's not out of my wheelhouse at all. I mean, you know, I work with a lot of clients who are trans, so while it would be fun to do a compilation project like we did with the drag project, you know, it's really just part of my normal world now. You know, it would be like calling up 4 people and saying, hey, you know, come and do this, because they're very, you know, I have a lot of diversity in my life. I have a lot of you know, I have a lot of very interesting and wonderful people in my life that I get to go around the sun with, and they're all very, very special to me. And I think that being able to show people at their best, no matter their position in life, I just try to make people feel beautiful, and that applies to everybody that I get the pleasure of being able to work with.
I love that. We have one more question. Just came in. Jade, if you were to revisit the drink scene as a then and now, what elements would you want to go have in the now? All right. Actually, my look tonight, I was trying to recapture the energy of that photo shoot with the aesthetic I have now. That was, my God. Let's take a look at her again. Because let's break this down. Pencil thin eyebrows, which I don't do anymore. I don't have a cut crease. I saw you over there, girl. What you can't really tell in this shot is I wasn't wearing pads, which welcome to the Muppet Show, everyone. The ponytail is actually sitting. I still have that ponytail and I'm looking right at it. But I'm very into bigger hair now. I'm very into. What are you all doing? So yes, I would redo that shot.
I'm sorry. She started it. It's not my fault. She started it.
You're all a bunch of assholes, and I love all of you. Well, it's
I should do this
ironically
too much. Anastasia gets all excited.
It's true. There's a reason I didn't put Scott right under her.
Say,
well,
God, what are you doing to Jade? Oh my God.
I can hear my husband downstairs cracking up now. So.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Oh my God.
I'm so sorry.
Kids,
You
this
can't
has
get
been,
us together like this. You can't do it.
oh my God. No, this is exactly what I hoped would happen tonight. This has been so much fun. And, you know, I thought we were going to go way over our time.
Me too.
We're actually at our wrap up time now. So, you know, I want to give everybody a chance to say some final thoughts or anything. Let's start with Scott. Do you have any farewell messages for everyone watching?
Hey, look, all I want to say is thank you. All I want to say is thank you for allowing me to be on your program. This was an absolute pleasure. I really needed to have a good laugh tonight, and this was exactly what I needed. And I hope that it was just as much fun for everybody watching. And thank you so much. I love you all, and I'm so happy that I'm still a part of your lives.
Aw, likewise. Whitley, any last words for everyone?
Thank you, Jade and Anastasia, for having me. I really enjoyed it. I had a great time. Come see me this Saturday in Lebanon at Scott's. Yeah. Also, make sure you guys treat people with respect. Everybody's drag is valid, no matter what they look like, even beginners. Treat them with respect. It takes a lot of time and a lot of money to do what we're doing. So have fun. I love you all. Thank you.
And a lot of guts.
Yeah.
Amen.
Anastasia, any last words?
Yes, please make sure to buy that merch with my face on it now. I'm so excited. I just went, oh my God, look at the kitty. Oh, hi, baby. Oh, you can be petting this pussy, but you ain't over here.
Oh my God.
Why?
Oh.
Woo, child.
Scott, you need this? Scott, take
No, I got
this.
all the juice he needs, Mama. I got all the juice he needs. Blame it on my juice. I think what Lizzo said.
There's some holes in this house. There's some holes in this house.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
There's a hole above me.
Listen, y'all ain't heard that new song "Up" by Cardi B? Because I'm up and you stuck and you stuck. Yeah.
I'm getting out of drag.
So yeah, so please make sure to buy the merch.
I'm so sorry.
That's
Much fun.
This has been great.
Make sure to buy the merch. And make sure to love yourself. Love yourself 100% of the time, because if you can't love yourself, and if you're not loving yourself at 100%, you will take 30% from somebody else and think that they're giving you the world. So baby girl, love yourself, truly love yourself and every piece of yourself 100%, and you will never fail in this world. Stay fabulous, stay lovely, stay pretty, fat, and professional, and stay you. And
Yes, ma'am. Oh my God. I'm gonna sit back here because my eyeliner at this point has given up. I'm getting the raccoon eyes because you've all made me laugh so much tonight.
yeah.
I want to thank all of you for joining us this evening. Scott and Whitley, I adore both of you. I miss both of you. We need to reconnect like this more often. Like let's start the groundwork for doing our 10-year reunion, or where are they now, whatever we end up calling it. And we want to share that with the world. Anastasia. These are the reasons I drink. She's the reason I started drinking again. No. I love you so much, girl, and you're going to be the death of me, I swear.
Listen.
Everybody out there. What the fuck? Night out. What is happening to this show?
Do a high five. It's right there. That's it. Perfect.
Everybody out there who has been watching this evening, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. No, I appreciate you. Thank you all for tuning in every week. I did. This is my fault. This is all my fault. I will own this. Oh, note to self: stop it. Make sure you tune in next week. Like I said, it is Amethyst and Jade's birthday face-off. So yeah, we're all going to be doing our makeup as each other. And make sure you tune in March. We have an entire month of Drag Kings. I'm super excited. Our first week of March, we are going to be starting off with a bang with the incredible Spiky Van Dyke. So make sure you tune in. Make sure you head on over to our YouTube page. Make sure you like and subscribe. Because we're in the world of algorithms and we don't get noticed unless you notice us. It's very weird. It's weird the way that works out. But we have reached the end of the evening. I love you all. Thank you all for tuning in to Inside the Drag Closet on WLFE-DB Radio. And at this point, there's one thing left to say. Say goodnight, kids. Nobody said it.
Good night, kids.
Good night.
Good night, kids.
You've been listening to WLFE-DB.com, where our shows are your shows.